From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a tropical weather update.
Fred Gossage here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center on this Wednesday, June 25th, with your daily tropical weather update. And after we had a short-lived tropical storm Andrea to finally kick off the active start of the Atlantic hurricane season, things are back to quiet conditions here across the Atlantic. No development areas outlined by the National Hurricane Center in the Atlantic Basin for at least the next 7 days. And looking at model data down the road, not really expecting anything to develop for the next 7, 10, maybe 14 days. We continue our overall quiet pattern. What was left of Andrea got absorbed into the mid-latitude jet stream this morning, so that's off the board, and things are quieting down here across the Atlantic Basin. We do have some thunderstorm activity flaring up from the Bahamas into the southwestern areas of the North Atlantic, also the Bay of Campeche and the Western Caribbean. A lot of wind shear through here and some dry air and dust, so not expecting tropical development with any of this activity. We also have some tropical wave activity pushing through the intertropical convergence zone, normal for this time of year, but a lot of dust and dry air out here in addition to wind shear, and you can see the dust moving westward across the Atlantic with the trade winds. This is normal for this time of year. The Saharan dust layer usually moves out in June and July before tapering off as we get close to August, and that's what starts the main tropical season with the waves rolling off the off the African coast and developing out into the Atlantic. So this is normal for this time of year, and this is one of the conditions that's keeping things at bay for right now, but we know it won't stay that way for the rest of the season. It is normal to be quiet this deep into the season. I know here the past several years we've had tropical storms and even hurricanes during the month of June, but it is also normal to be relatively quiet during June and even for parts of July before things crank up the second half of July, and then they really crank up August before peaking around September 10th, and then a gradual downhill slope as we go into October before the season ends by the end of November. So we have a long way to go. Andrea off the board now. The next name on the Atlantic hurricane list for this season is Barry.